Hello fellow Chartists, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the Chartist, and today, what a trappy day we had. Both for the Bears, both for the Bulls, trappy. Overall, bearish SPY of course, but it was definitely trappy, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But you're looking at the flow sentiment, overall bearish, filtered for 200k premiums or above, 79% in the puts, 21% in the calls, okay? So, big money is once again bearish. Okay, so they haven't been wrong lately. All right, this is my Discord. This is the plan. I write the plan every morning. Okay, the plan today: 434 to 435 zone, now resistant. Okay, and I write here ETF buy and sell level. That's the chat room, which I pretty much just put the support and resistant level because those are the levels I use to buy and sell, and I let the group know to enter as support to resistant if you are bullish, and short at resistant to support if you are bearish. Okay, that is the strategy every day that we trade. Okay, so 434 to 435 zone, now resistant. Okay, and if SPY can clear 435, then I would be bullish for a test 434 to 440 resistance zone. Below 434, I would be bearish to the next support at 427 to 428. Now you look at the SPY. This is a 15-minute chart. This is where it opened. It opened around 431.89. So what do you do in this situation? Well, like I always tell you guys, you identify where the support is, you identify where resistance is. In this case, support was 427 to 428 zone, and resistance was 434 to 435 zone. Okay, I mentioned I'm not bullish unless SPY can clear 435. As you can see here in this candle, SPY opened up here and it moved up to our resistance zone. It actually went as high as 435.47. Okay, so it was above 435 resistant for one candle, but then the very next candle it lost it, took out the 434 support. Well, it's part of the resistance zone, but took out 434 level, retested. You can see in this candle, retested it as a resistant, and it just started dropping all the way down to our support zone. And as a matter of fact, it went just below it. All right, it went below it right here, below 427 427 to 428. And this candle right here went as low as 425.86. But like I always tell you guys, when we lose a support level, what do we want to see? What do we want to check first? We want to check or wait for a back test. Remember how I talk about back test and go? When anytime a support level is lost, you can either buy the breakdown or you can wait for the back test. So when the SPY, this is a 15-minute chart by the way. So as you can see here, when the SPY went and back tested that lost support level, that's this pink line right here based on the falling wedge, which is where the 427, 428 zone comes from. When it went to back test that level as a resistant, it failed. As you can see here, on the back test, it recaptured it and treated it like a support, not once but twice. That's how you know a level's been recaptured, and went up as high as almost 432, well, almost 433. All right, so it was a nice $3-4 jump. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the day. So as you can see here, Bulls got trapped up here, Bears got trapped down here. So it's pretty trappy day, tough to trade. But if you have your edge, my strategy is my edge, and you know the power of technical analysis, price action technical analysis, you follow it. Hopefully it was helpful. Definitely was helpful for me and many of my members. Really grateful for that. But anyways, that's the recap for SPY. Pretty much spot on with the technical analysis. But here you're looking at the daily chart. Now here's the 427 to 428 level. From the pink line, you can see the falling wedge. All right. Starts here. You've seen this line before. It starts at the January high of January 4th, January 13. Retested again February 2nd. False breakout. False breakouts are bearish. As you can see, this is more evidence. Came down, tested resistance, came down. Now it tested the support trend line of the falling wedge. This starts here, the low of November 1st to the low of December 1st to the low of December 3rd. There's 3 touches. And we had a lot of price action going on towards the end of January for about four or five trading days straight, as you can see here. All right, now we are back at this trend line again. So obviously, what we need to watch out for, okay, for me to be more bearish, because I'm pretty bearish right now. If we lose this support level, all right, below 427, I would be bearish all the way down to 420 to 421 zone. I'll be favoring new lows. I think we'll drop lower, but the minimum, if we lose 427 and you see that level get treated as resistant, I think we will head down to 420 to 421 zone. But I am favoring new low, so I think we will drop lower. But that is the minimum. For me to be bullish, like I always say, we want to see breakouts. Sometimes breakouts aren't always falling wedges. Sometimes they're Fibonacci resistant levels or regular resistant levels, right? So bulls need to clear and get back above 435. All right? That's this light blue line right here, which connects the November low to the March 2021 low. And of course, some lows here around the end of January. Got multiple tests there. And a test there last week. And also, this is the 23.6 retracement level. So I'm giving it a zone because there's a lot of noise. 434 to 435 is the resistance zone. If SPY can clear that, I would be more bullish to the upside, to the 440 level. Okay, I have a zone there, 438 to 440, but the most is 440. And if we break above that, that will put 443, then which will equal a breakout of this falling wedge. And a breakout would be extremely bullish, and of course we would need to see follow through on the second day because we got to avoid a false breakout. We had a false breakout here, okay? So above 443.3 to be exact would be a breakout of this falling wedge, okay? But the first thing I would want to see is this resistance zone, 434 to 435, be cleared, okay? So that is how I would be bullish. All right, this is price action technical analysis, guys. Not a fortune teller type of thing. We want to go over all the possible scenarios so that when it happens, we're prepared for it. So we won't be caught off guard or surprised. All right, so remember, know your levels, support and resistance levels. All right, if it opens below 434, then 434 to 435 is resistant level. If we clear that, that level becomes support, and then we can look at the next resistant level as a target. All right, but around now, 427 to 428 is a must-hold level. Below that, that would be a loss of a critical support level and a breakdown of this falling wedge, which would put 420 to 421 in play. All right, I hope you guys understood both the bullish and bearish scenario. Either way, play it level to level, letting the price action guide you. Here is the VIX. Now, VIX gapped up, gave us a breakout, but look where it went. The high of this candle was 32.04. The high of this candle was 32.04. We have a potential double top for the VIX. It broke out with this gap, but then it came right back down and closed within. So that's qualified to me as a false breakout. Okay, so to be bullish on the VIX again, for me to be bullish, I would want to see VIX close or get back above 29.45, which is 50% retracement level. Also a breakout of the triangle pattern. All right, so that's two levels. If break above that, would be bullish to put 31.6 and 32.04 in play, actually, around that zone. And then I would like to see VIX break above 32.04. If not, this is a very bearish setup. Double top, false breakout, okay? And if VIX continues to be bearish, that's good news for SPY bulls, okay? Bearish VIX, bullish SPY, all right? And we can possibly see that the SPY move up and clear those resistant levels, reclaim those are previous support levels, reclaim them, and that will line up perfectly with this falling wedge support level, okay? And then we'll see if we get a breakout, all right? But as of right now, guys, and I'm just reporting the price action, the VIX is looking bearish. Double top, false breakout scenario, all right? Like I said, above 29.45, I would be more bullish. Below 29.45, I am bearish on the VIX, all right? Triple Q, double bottom scenario. All right, we had the breakout not too long ago from this triangle pattern. It came all the way down here, as you can see, double bottom at the 334.3 level. All right, double bottom is potentially a bullish trade setup. All right, also want to mention, you look at the RSI 7, that is, got a divergence here. Is that a divergence? Kind of like a divergence scenario, bullish divergence. All right, I'm not really big on divergences, but felt like it was worth noting. Okay, so 334.3 is a critical support level. If Triple Q loses that, we got a big move to the downside, possibly down to 317.8. All right, because I don't have much support. Let me see. Yeah, I don't have much support below 334.3. So that's a big move. That's a big window, big opportunity, guys. That's if we lose that support. If not, if that support continues to hold, we could get a relief rally back up to 347 to 349 zone. That's still a nice move to the upside. Dow Jones, I had this megaphone pattern on Dow Jones. As you can see here, this is the support line of the megaphone pattern. Starts here at the low February 1st, February 4th test, Valentine's Day test, and last week on February 18th test. Today, that level got tested as a resistance. It also tested the 23.6 retracement level, which is also another level that we lost today. Retested it as a resistance. Back test and go, guys. And what happened? Dow Jones broke down from this megaphone pattern. Went as low as 333.5 today. So for me to be bullish, to get some upside momentum, Dow Jones need to get back above 339 to put 340.3 in play. 23.6 retracement level, and above that we could possibly see 345.9, and we'll play it level to level. But as of right now, I am bearish. So if you watch tomorrow and we get a retest of 338 to 339 level and a strong rejection there, we are most likely going to see more downside down to 331. Double bottom scenario, that was the low of January 24th, and we lose that support level, big move to the downside around 321. This level has acted as both a support and resistance back in March of last year. Okay, guys, so watch those levels. IWM, well, we lost the 20-day moving average last week, and like the theme I've been saying, back test and go, right? Lost that 20-day moving average, back tested that 20-day moving as you can see as a resistance. Dropped down, and we lost the 197.29 support level, which is 23.6 retracement. So same drill. If we open below the 23.6 retracement, if we open below 197.29, we want to see a back test of that support level that we lost. We want to see it get treated as a resistance. So if you're gonna look to short, you want to look to short on the back test. But of course, still gotta manage your risk. Okay, next I want to talk about is Tesla. I gotta pull it up here, bear with me, guys. Almost there. Oh goodness, we are here. This is a 15-minute chart. I need a 1-hour chart. And as you can see here, guys, what have I been saying about the indices that I've been covering? We lose a support. Want to see that support get tested as a resistance. And what happened? We lost both the blue and the orange trend line. Okay, we've had plenty of demands from the orange level in the past for the Tesla. And the blue trend line has been a support level for Tesla many times since May of last year. We lost both those levels. We lost it, back test, and it got treated as a resistance, and it kept on dropping as low as 801 today. All right, so the next support isn't until 791 to 792 zone, and below that is 766. And if that doesn't hold, there's a big critical one at around 723. All right, 723 to 727 range. Okay, that's based on the green falling wedge pattern. All right, that's the support level of the falling wedge pattern. All right, for this to be canceled, for this bearish scenario to be canceled, and for Tesla to be bullish again, we need Tesla to recapture this blue trend line. This blue trend line has served as a support level for since last year, 2021. So it's a very critical support level that's been tested many times. Today it was tested as resistant for the first time. So we want to see it recaptured. If it gets recaptured, if SPY can get back up, Tesla, if Tesla can get back above 860 or 861 to be exact, I would be more bullish. All right, and we can see another test of a breakout of this green falling wedge, which is around 870. Okay, which would put obviously higher price targets in play. All right, so if we can recapture the blue trend line, that is when I would switch over back to bullish, which is above 861. But as long as below, that's a resistant level now, but as long as below and it gets treated like resistant, I am favoring more downside. All right, 791 to 792 zone, then 766, then the big one down here around 723. All right, guys. And last but not least, Bitcoin. This is we're zoomed out on Bitcoin right now, as you can see. Zooming out. And Bitcoin is currently bouncing off the 50% retracement level. Now, these fib levels, this starts at the low of the March 2020 low, all the way to the high of November 2021. Okay? So, Bitcoin is currently bouncing off the 50% retracement level. That was our support level all the way down to 36.4K. It's bouncing. So we need to see follow through. First of all, that level must continue to hold. And I like to use these moving average as resistance as well. So the 5-day moving average is currently at 38.7K. We need Bitcoin above 38.7, 39K. And need some closes above that to show some bullish momentum that some buying pressure is building. Then we can look to the next resistant level, which would be at the 50-day moving average, which is currently around 40.7K. If Bitcoin can get back above that, 41K or above, that's a good recapture of the 50-day moving average. A big win for the bulls. And maybe we can go back and backtest this multi-year trend line from October 2020 low to the July 2021 low. And of course, the January 10th low. We lost it, recaptured it, tested that support again, lost it again. And let's see if we get a back test, okay? Above 44K, that's this retracement level, 61.8 retracement level. Above that, I would be bullish on Bitcoin. Other than that, it looks like we're just chopping and ping-ponging between levels. And, that's not my favorite time to trade, okay? So, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys found some value in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.